Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Hey. Yeah, I can
How
hear
you
you.
doing? What's up?
All right, how are you?
I'm alright. I'm chilling.
Yeah. So,
I heard.
do we have anyone coming up on panel today?
I have no clue. But listen. I heard that you had a crazy ass night.
Hell yeah, I did. I fucking snapped.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, you know that fucking Miss Nobody account?
Mhm.
Well, this week she had a lot to say, and the other day I decided she had a lot to say, saying she was gonna like take down her account, whatever.
Mhm.
Well, and she wanted to make sure that she put it out there so that I didn't get the credit for the account going down, which okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, then after she said that, then she went in after Yaba and like just said a bunch of ridiculous shit, right?
Mhm.
So got everyone in an uproar. I'm sitting there reading it. Well, I started reading other shit that she said about me, and it kind of was like one of those things. I don't ever read what haters say. Like if I don't like someone, I'm not a weirdo and fucking, you know what I mean, follow them or something, you know?
Yeah.
So I go through and I start reading some of the fucking ridiculous shit she said to people, and then the idiots who are following her and what they're saying too. And it fucking pissed me off. So I was like, don't ever let me find out her name and shit. And I told everybody what I feel and what I'm gonna do.
Some people got upset that they think that I should be upset with you or not work with you over what you said. What do you say specifically?
Who said that?
Some people have messaged me and added me on like Twitter and shit.
Like who?
I can't remember the names, but they were just
Well,
trying
tell
to
them
like.
to come up on panel.
I can show you the tweet. I don't know if you want. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I believed you. I'm telling you to tell them to come up on panel and say it.
So if anybody wants to come up, the link's in the description. If you guys want to come up and say something about it, you know what I mean. I really I don't know. They seem to think that you. What did you say? You would shoot her with? What did you say exactly?
Hell yeah! I said I would shoot her and then take out myself.
Oh
I mean, you gotta think, if your livelihood was fucking taken from you over bullshit, wouldn't you?
But why? Why?
Would you not? Have you not been so fucking mad at someone and said, you know, I'm gonna just fucking kill you? Don't tell me you haven't.
Well, I've never said anything like that online. No.
Oh, I don't believe that you haven't ever said anything like that.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious.
I mean, it's like this, CJ. If you don't want to work with me, there's no big fuck to me about it. I'll get off here now and go live on my own.
Well, what? Are you mad at me because I'm bringing?
No, I just don't want to see. I just don't want you to sit here and try to lecture me. Okay, you don't know what I went through. You weren't even there. You didn't watch it. You don't know what happened the past 48 hours. If you did, then why are you asking me?
What happened? Tell me about it.
And then you tell them, I just did. And then you tell me that people are hitting you up. Well, bring the motherfuckers up. Shit, don't talk about it. Be about it.
But they can come if they want. I'm not them. I'm just asking you what happened. That's all.
Well, I'm telling you what happened. Right. Exactly it.
So, but why did you have to get there though? Do you know who this person is or no?
No, I still don't. But more people are trying to figure out who she is more than ever now, especially, you know, going after Yaba and all that. That pisses me off too. Nobody gave a fuck. And now that she's going after Yaba, there's a full-blown witch hunt.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see you fall into like a pattern before people always used to call you out on shit. I don't want to see anything like that happen where people are like, oh, see, MFW is this and that. Like, I don't, I just, I don't know. I don't want to see it happen.
I'm not worried about it. See, I'm not worried about what people think about me. I'm really not. I mean, it's my life. I'm going to say what I feel and feel what I say. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to work, that's fine too.
I'm not saying I don't want to work with you.
Well, why would you bring that up on panel? Why wouldn't you tell me this before we go live in front of a bunch of people?
Well, I just figured it'd be something we'd talk about because when it was like live anyways, you know? You know? It's not that deep to me, really. I was just asking about it.
Well, no, it's deep to me because I feel like you're kind of coming at me in a weird way, and it was a sensitive thing. It's very sensitive. No. It's very personal. It's very sensitive to me.
What has this person done to you? Like, what are they doing?
She took away my entire livelihood. What do you mean? I I was on vacation and everything was fine to all my fucking income got half of my the majority of my income got taken out from underneath me. No explanation, nothing. Not a word from YouTube either. No strike, no nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, well, I believe they're the same person who, who reported the ad rev and everything like that. I
And
I
this
get,
past year
yeah,
has been nothing but horrible for trying to get my life back together and shit and try to recover from that. I got ulcers and everything else. I can show you blood work from this time last year, okay? That'll show that I had nothing fucking wrong with me. To blood work this year, all my blood work this year, and it shows in January, just things started going downhill for me. That's exactly when that's when my fucking channel went down. I developed fucking bleeding ulcers over this, just the stress.
yeah,
You know what I mean? What if you lost your job and your YouTube channel, like your majority of your money? Okay. I know you don't make much on YouTube, but say you lost your YouTube channel and your job all in one day.
yeah. That would be a hit for sure.
It's devastating, dude. It's hard to recover from. I'm bitter about it. I'm hurt. I'm healing. And you know what? For me, I got to feel it to get through it. And I was feeling it last night.
Yeah,
I finally, a year's worth of built up frustration and anger. I mean, yeah, that's how I genuinely feel.
just be careful, what you say, because these idiots are gonna try to clip it and get you. They're gonna try to fuck
For
you.
what? What if they didn't shut down a fucking 25K channel? Ooh, threaten me with it. Are you kidding me? You think I'm nervous about that?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
no, but I just, I just would hate to see like the progress interrupted. You know what I'm saying?
I'll start over again. I don't put that much into that channel, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. All right. Well, I see you be streaming. I see you be putting in the work though.
I just stream. You don't see any tags. You don't see me putting any extra effort at all.
You don't
I'm
put any
only
tags
stream.
in. You don't be putting any tags in.
I put the same ones in every time that automatically come up like MFW and whatever. But no, I don't even put a description in. I don't, nothing.
Oh
I don't,
God.
it's not monetized. No, I'm not
Damn.
taking this seriously. I've got nothing to fucking lose, dude. I got a real life. You know what I mean? This is secondary now.
You
The
know,
only reason I even come on like I do is for the people who really give a fuck about me. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't come live at all.
mouse toes. Their channel's in the description. If you want to subscribe. Um, but yeah, I just I hate to see these people try to fuck with you and try to instigate issues, and then I understand you get triggered by it, and I don't know, it just worries me. I don't want to see you get fucked over by them, and fall into a trap.
JoJo Cannon, no shit, dude. Here's the point. She took pride in taking down my channel and has boasted about it for over a fucking year. She literally got it. I didn't even have. Here's the thing. You got rules on YouTube, right? You get 3 strikes and you're out. I didn't have not even one, not one. I had 3 channels. I didn't have 1 strike on 2 of those channels and 1 strike on 1 of those channels. So you're telling me that I broke all the rules on all those channels and they took them
Yeah,
all down? Like, get the fuck out of here, JoJo. Come on.
you still haven't heard it like an exact reason, right?
No.
That whole situation is completely fucking ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Well, now she's coming after Yaba's channel and reaction channels in general, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Let a big channel go down. Let Yaba go down and see what she has to say. See if there ain't no motherfucker I'm dragging you out of a goddamn house.
Wait,
Please.
who's Dark Ninja? Hey RSN, can I jump on there? Who's Dark Ninja? Who's that?
No idea.
Well, look, the link's in description. If anybody wants to come on, you can. And if yes, go ahead, feel free. I don't give a shit. Make sure you guys like up this stream too, please. Okay. So, man. So what are you doing today? What's on the menu? What are you up to?
Do I have to go live?
Mhm.
I'm irritated. I am fucking irritated.
No, I can tell. Like I can tell, but I remember somebody called me yesterday too, and they said like they were worried about you, and that's why I was like, I don't know. They called me and said like,
Who?
oh,
Who?
it's just somebody that was like one of my former mods. They were calling me saying like they were worried about you or whatever. I don't know.
What for?
Because they were just worried about you. That's what I don't know. when I went to go look, I didn't see anything that was like worrisome. I just saw that you were getting fucking mad, you know?
What, yesterday? Last night?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I had an emotional day. I mean, here's the thing. I can do, whatever. Anytime I have an emotional day, why is it headline news?
I
Why
don't
am I
know.
so relevant? Like, why is it a big fuck?
I think people want to see you mad, you know?
I do too. I think people want to talk about it. I think people like this ninja person. I want to ask her why she went off on me on Twitter. Well, what'd you fucking say, dude? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't look for people to go after. And I think everyone pretty much knows that. You got to come for me first.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I can't have a bad day without people. I think people just want me, I think they like to see that happen. Of course, it's entertaining to them. But if you had a bad day, why didn't it spread across Twitter? You know what I mean?
Mm, okay.
It's just whatever.
Okay, we have Maggie Thatcher here. Let's see how this is.
I know her.
How
I
you
know
do?
Maggie. Uh-huh.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi. Can you hear
Hi,
me?
Maggie. Yes, we can hear you. How you doing?
Hi, Katie, and hi, CJ. Katie, I am so mad at that Miss effing nobody Twitter. She was so awful. I cannot believe that YouTube listened to her. She was
I
on
know.
a campaign to do it, and she was saying things like that it was because she had a mother that was drunk driver and she was pissed at you because of your DUI. And she was, just like every little thing, she would just bring it to YouTube's attention. I just don't understand how she got it to get taken down, because she said she knew somebody there, and she was like, not only like constantly tweeting at YouTube and asking other people to do it. And there was like a little bit of dogpiling and stuff, but like she would just, she said she was talking to somebody at YouTube. Now, I don't know who that person was or how she had the pull to do it. I am completely shocked that YouTube took it down, because everything really wasn't that big a deal. I know what got all the channels taken down was like the ban evasion was like the final straw, but like, how did
Yeah.
she even get the first one to be taken down?
I don't know, because I only had one strike on that channel, and you're supposed to have 3 strikes before it I don't know, but I only had 1 strike, and the other 2 just kind of went down after that.
And
I
she
don't know what
says
she said, but she had years of campaigning to make it happen and got her whole following, dude. And when I never paid attention to that account, and then I think it was Sunday night, Monday, I started reading it, and my fucking heart broke. I snapped yesterday. I mean, if that was you and you were reading the shit this person's putting out there, I mean, not only did you devastate my life, you're continuing to, and you're putting bullshit out there, dude. I fucking lost it. Like, no,
Yeah.
am I ever going to do that? Fuck no, but that's what I was feeling at the time, last night especially.
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
I don't blame you, because she had like this vendetta. She said she lives in Indiana, and like that, who she is or something like that, or it can be known who she is. So I hope that one day you are able to figure out who she is. I mean, I know she liked like K-pop, she was, because there was a time she kind of put her Twitter on hiatus and she was into K-pop.
Look,
And
that person's a huge pussy. I've given them like 3 separate chances to come up here and actually confront Katie, and every time they deny it. They don't want any part of it. Pussy. They're straight up scared. That's it.
It's full on bullying, is what it is, and they're like, she wants to say I'm a bully. No, dude, you're a bully. Like, that's where I
yeah.
snapped and said, well, what should I do? You're going to drive me to fucking kill myself, is what, like, how much am I supposed to take in this? And nobody's listening. No one cares. Now that, Honey Boo Boo, Yaba got fucking threatened or whatever, now people are paying, but nobody gave a fuck for the past year, and that bothered me too, big time, but whatever.
That nobody cared about your channel. Like, I feel like everybody
My
was
people did, but like, they, like, my people cared, but
yeah,
nobody else seemed to fucking care. It seems like
right.
everybody gives a shit, and I do too. I don't know why I care so much about her threatening Yaba's channel. No, she
Yeah,
sucks.
because it's I mean, because she's successfully done it before. That's why you take the threat that it could happen again.
Exactly. This isn't just somebody making a fucking threat that, they make one every day. This is someone who has done it, who knows how to make it happen. So it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just to the point. I need to get over it is what it is. And I got to go through it to get over it. And I think the last couple of days, I've actually put myself through it, read what she's wrote, seeing other people's responses, people who said they gave a fuck about me, and all this, but yet they retweet horrible clips of me and shit. It's heartbreaking. I don't know the word for it. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, sorry. I think I lost you for a second, but yeah, that whole situation is really fucking ridiculous. I remember speaking to them and telling them to come on every time, and they will not do it. But they have all types of shit to say about you, and they want you deplatformed in all types of different ways. And they bitched at me about having you on here, and it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah, but she just shouldn't be able to be successful to deplatform somebody. It's like, if you don't like a person, then I would tell her, just do not watch. Like, why do you have to remove her from the internet? I'm so pissed off that YouTube listened. I just don't understand. Like, if she didn't like Katie, she could have just ignored her. She didn't have to try to go after her like that.
And she got fucking Juan riled up. She got all kinds of people coming after me. Isaac. I mean, it got brutal for a while, and I was getting it from every which way. And these are like people who never and I never had a problem with anyone before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a big deal. It was a lot to handle. And I mean, that's why I chose this past year. I'm not going to pay attention to this account. Please, mods, anybody, don't show me anything. I don't want to get upset, but I rubbed my nose into it from Sunday night up until yesterday. I mean, just obsessed, read everything, going in. I don't know why I did it to myself, but I did. And I just snapped. That's what it was. I just snapped.
Yeah.
I've been trying so hard to fucking control my shit and everything, and I had a fuck up. It's been my first fuck up in a while,
Yeah. Well, you got triggered by it. So what specifically happened that really set you off?
Well, just everything that was said. First of all, I didn't even know who this person was, and I hurt their feelings by saying, so I can't remember what it was that originally hurt their feelings. And it went from that, and just like the bullshit she come up with, like when I got a DUI, a reason to go after me is my mother was it. How many people, she said, what was it about her mom and something with a DUI? I read that too. And that's the reason to fucking take her down. Why are you making this so personal? Like, who are you? Like, why does everything I say, why are you taking it so fucking personal and towards you? I could say
like it's somebody that knows you,
I don't think it is.
If they make it so personal, maybe they know you in real life.
I think they're just obsessed. It's like stalkerish. I don't even know. I really don't know. I can't really say what exactly triggered it. I think it was just a combination of reading everything, and just it broke me down, man. I got upset because she was trying to turn anything into. The reason I think it's someone I don't know is because they didn't get a lot of shit right. Like once in a while they'd hit it, but there would be shit that I'd say on a live stream. But some of the stuff she just make up, like, oh, she lost the baby and all this stuff. I had said something about, well, you can't keep your kids alive or something. I was just mean. I mean, I've been mean to her too. Don't get me wrong. But she's come at me for so many years. I'd go after her once a year, and that would give her enough ammo to continue for another year.
Yeah. Shit's crazy.
Where's the link? I think 073 has something to say.
It's in the description. Yeah. I think Katie's right. The reason they can get so angry, it's because she doesn't know. I think they might know you in person. I don't know. I just get that vibe when they said they're gonna leave and stuff. It just, I don't know.
Who's AK on Twitter? Oh, are you guys like the? Oh, I think I know who this Dark Ninja is. So he was asking me something about they were teasing me. Fucking, you know how me and Irate Alex always fuck with each other or whatever. He was like, "Why are you going?" This idiot, I don't know who he is from a hole in the wall, was like saying that I was flirting with Tragic. Now, come on, you guys. I'm not just saying Tragic's ugly or anything like that. I don't think he's ugly. However, you see my lineup of dudes. Do you think I would ever be in the least bit attracted to a fucking Tragic? I like hardly riding older dudes. Look, come on.
Tragic, he seems a little weird. Like, there's really, you look at him and there's something not right about him. I feel bad for the guy, but he's off.
Yeah, there's something definitely there with it. I've noticed that, and the more I've watched this, I'm like, something. I don't know what it is, but you're right. I can't put my finger on it.
Is that the real Negs? Why don't you come up here, you big old pussy? Get up here. Links in the description. If that's really the real Negs.
It probably is. How many channels has he had now?
Is
this a new one?
I don't know, but he's got a big old vagina, you know?
Oh, yeah, Negs, just like you've done it to yourself over and over and over again. Ooh. Still don't know who the motherfucker is. Big threat, huh? Is that Negs or not? Is that a new account?
I have no clue. Let me see. Maybe. Let's see.
You can't win for losing. That's another one. That's just another one.
66 subscribers, 13 videos. Probably him.
Yeah, that sounds like a chance. It
sounds about right.
Neg, you screwed yourself more than anybody on the internet. Okay, go run to your Crawford. They take you so seriously, don't they, that they just throw out all your complaints. Go ahead and tell them that Miss fucking Wonderful threatened Miss fucking Nobody on you. I'm sure they'll love to hear this story. Run.
That's not Negs. What does he have, like 66 subscribers? That sounds about right.
I think it can. Could it be that? I mean, it could be Aquarius Moon. I've thought about that, but then again, I don't think Desiree has that much time or would care. I just don't see her doing that. I've known her my whole life. She's had arguments with quite a few people over the years and shit, but I've never seen her go to any extent like that. You know what I mean? And there was like her and her own sister got into it horribly, and I'm Team Desiree on this one. And that would have been one, if she was going to go fucking crazy on, that would have been the one to do it. And she never did. So I really don't think it is. But yeah, I went off on that little dark thing because I just don't have patience for ignorance. And this dude's like a troll and asking dumbass questions and shit. And I just was like, fuck you, dude. And then I think that AK, that's a dick writer of Tragics, I think. God. I don't think it's Desiree either, Jamie. I really don't. In my heart, I don't. All right. This account's been around longer than I've even known Leslie. What is that noise?
I don't know, but I put the link in the chat. So we got Mega Pint here. Hold on. Hello. Oh, they just left. What the hell happened? They left. They came.
She might have that trouble.
Oh man, they came and they left her.
What is ETT with giant trag, or what does ETT mean, CJ?
ETT? I have no fucking clue.
Really. See, that's why I don't get these people's language. That's why I just don't have the patience for them. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
What's going on, CJ?
Not much. How you doing?
Did you really not understand why she finally lost her shit? Or
no, I do. I just want to make sure she like, I don't know, like I don't want people to try to like use stupid shit like that against her. You know what I mean?
Let's go over it real quick. She did lose everything, just like she described. What if you lost your YouTube and your regular? She lost everything.
Yeah,
And
I understand. I understand.
and then add on top of that, this person, whoever this person is, okay, and you know this person's listening to your little show right here because they're always looking and watching and finding out what's going on. If there was ever a time to be really, I don't know why all of a sudden she became the subject. Like I said, it okay to take Katie down because everybody was on the bandwagon of taking Katie down. So when they took her down, it's like, oh, no big deal. And now all of a sudden she starts attacking somebody else. And now it's a big deal. Now all of a sudden it's an issue. That's how I could understand Katie feels right now. But meanwhile, if anybody listened to the stream, y'all think there's a big rift between Yaba and Sam and the whole thing. But what did she say last night? How upset she was. She said, this girl's got a family. They got kids. And now this bitch is trying to go after her and take her livelihood. Now, she could have been all about herself last night, but she wasn't. She was saying, I don't want her to take away somebody else's livelihood, you know?
I mean, yeah, because me, I don't have I don't have like what Yaba has. I don't have three little
Right.
kids I got to take care of. I didn't just have a big house or move into a house.
Right.
You know, she's got a lot going on for her, and she's doing better than I've ever seen her do in years. And I get scared. If it was 073, if it was somebody off the street saying, I'm going to take down your channel, I'd be like, big fuck. But this person is dangerous.
Right. And you know what the repercussions are of what this person did. And you're sitting here thinking not only about how angry you are about yourself, and probably, if I know you, about the fairness of the people around you. Because why would it not be as big a deal? Oh, fuck Katie. But now all of a sudden it's a big deal because it's these two that she's going after. Maybe because there's power in numbers. And if those two people are pissed, then she's got more people coming to look for her. That was probably her stupidest move, to have more people looking for her. But your channel coming down is just as relevant as if Yaba and Sam's came down. I know they've got family and kids, but it's not any more or less relevant that you got your livelihood taken away. But I see that your point last night was not only how fed up you were and how frustrated you were, but now you're coming after somebody else. I saw what you did to me. Now I see what you're doing to someone else. And if you take their livelihood, they've got a family. And that, I think, let's give you a little bit of credit for that. Okay? Because you did think about somebody else.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's what even, because this whole year I've done nothing but not fucking read or shit, none of that. But once I heard she was going after Yaba, what happened? I ran my fucking nose through that whole and then I was losing it. And you know what? I did hear something, though, 073, so I wasn't good. It's like, that's it. I'm not going to drink, on Monday, because if I do, I'm going to fucking lose it. At least I'm starting to recognize my triggers. I knew not to start drinking last night, and I'll be honest with you. I started drinking, and I started reading, and I got emotional. I was like, that's it. We're going to Kroger, and I'm firing up this fucking live stream when I get back.
So if anybody sees it, and I mean, I saw it was a pretty decent one thereafter. You acknowledged what you did. And then this morning we had a nice Katie doesn't give herself enough credit, CJ. And I think you've come to learn a little bit more about her too. She has been, I mean, I hate to say this out loud. We'll say well-behaved by the standards of what people think well-behaved is for Katie. But she really has something going. People have joined to see what she does. This bitch can do so much.
I think Katie has done she's been very different, since she started this podcast, and you know what I mean? And from what I've seen, and I understand she had it, she kind of snapped, and I get that. I totally understand. From what she said, I totally understand. And that situation, it's fucking never ending. So
the only difference,
I'm trying hard here, and I'm trying hard to do not just online. I mean, just every day in life, and saying I'm not perfect, and this is. I'm trying hard. That's all I got to say. And I hope that you guys see that.
I'm giving you big credit for that. I'm giving you huge credit for that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. The difference between Katie and this person, nobody, is Katie is putting her face out there and saying, yeah, I did what I did. I said what I said, and I fucked up. And nobody is going behind the scenes, cowering away under a fake name and a fake account and can't step up and just acknowledge her. You guys have both said, if you have a beef, come up and let's talk about it.
Yeah, this is
But
the
instead,
easiest.
she's
This is the
hiding.
easiest podcast to get on. This is seriously the easiest fucking podcast to get on.
Yep. She's hiding behind a name, and now she crossed into another community. She already had our community angry, but now she's crossed into another little group of people who has a bunch of followers who are now mad. If this woman's listening, and I know she is, you know somebody knows you. Point blank period. We've come pretty close with some hints, but somebody knows you, and they're going to realize that you took down Katie when she was trying her hardest here to bring it back. And then these other people you're trying to go after, you're making an enemy somewhere, and that's going to come out. It is.
And that's just it too. Zero said. So she got me. Let's say she gets Yaba. When does it end? When does her bullshit end? When is her day?
Put your face out there. Step up to what you've done wrong, which she wouldn't now in her own right. He or she, but I'm going to say it's a she.
Look, they're scared. They're scared. They don't want to come on here to have a conversation. They'll never,
never.
I don't think they'll stop, and they'll just move on to a new target anyway.
I just want to say that I understand why she broke. She never used to look at stuff, and it built up so long, and it was just brought to the surface. It's like picking that scab and then finally saying fuck it and ripping the whole thing off and bleeding out all over the place, And she bleeded, she bled her guts out. She maybe said some things that she was feeling and shouldn't have said, but she didn't hide behind her name. She put her face out there and said, this is the face of somebody who's been torn the fuck down and is fighting to get back. And she's done really good. Every little stride, she's done a little bit better.
I agree. Hey, somebody's got feedback coming here. Can you guys go to your audio settings and just turn off like settings, audio, and
all right. Well, I'm going to head out anyway. But I wanted to say, I understand where she comes from, and it hurts my heart more than anything to hear her say, and the people who really do love her outside of the internet, to hear her say she feels alone and that she wants to do this. It will not prove a point to anybody. And every day is just another day to go up. You are on the bottom and you're moving up. And that's it. That's all I got to say. We love you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I love you too, 07. Thank you.
All right, sweetheart.
All right. You have a good one. Well, yeah, I'm sorry if I came off like if I was coming at you. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just, you've been doing so well, and I just want to make sure you're good. And that's
I had a breakdown, but honestly, it's my first real hardcore breakdown of the year. I've had other, except for when Steven died, I had a bad break, but I didn't do anything like this. I just had a real depressing month. But man, I've been fucking in my feelings since like Sunday, and I feel like I'm getting better. I'm getting over it, so it is what it is. I apologize to anybody I may have offended by what I said. I don't have any intention of doing what I said. It's just in the moment I feel like that. You know what I mean? I'm just so angry.
Yeah, I understand.
So,
it's frustrating.
That's all that was. And I even came back last night and apologized. Had a long talk with Joanne, and now came back and apologize to everybody because it's really that's not me anymore. A little bit old me came through because I let my anger get the best of me, and I used to do that all the fucking time, and I haven't.
Yeah. So I'm just I don't know. I wish these people would fuck off already. You know what I mean? Like you're doing like so many different things now. You're like, I don't know, like what you're doing now is so different than what you were used to doing. So I don't understand why these old people are still like trying to come at you and just keep going and going and going.
You know what it is, CJ? Well, I was reading her time. She would disappear. I mean, this year she hasn't really been that active as she has been in the past. She hasn't had anything to come after me with. And I think deep down, the reason she closed that account is because she knows she already destroyed me. And now I'm trying to build myself up. How are you going to knock? Like, what can she come after me for? I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, I'm trying to get my drinking under control the best that I can. I know I can do better on that. But other than that, that's it. Like, I'm not out here making fun of people. I'm not out here bullying people, putting people down, and shit like that anymore. So what really can she do? And deep down, she knows that.
I think after they attempted to get this channel taken down and they couldn't, I think they, that's where it kind of, fizzled out. And Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't even think YouTube really. I don't know. I can't
No,
believe the channel that I'm on.
we've already spoke to them. We know what it is. They don't care if you're a co-host. They don't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah, I mean that, but I'm talking about the other channel. You know, even though it's in someone else's name.
I don't think they give a fuck about that either, because like, you know what I mean. You're branched off into the real stream media part of it, so I don't think they even give a fuck.
It's a hard thing, CJ. But fuck it, the show goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got real drama to talk about.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I don't know if you know this or not, but did you know that the fucking guy, Salad, by the way, is his name, Foodie Booty's husband, is controlling what she's eating now?
Oh my god. Was he trying to make her skinny?
She needs to get down to 220 pounds, and she's allowed to eat 1 meal a day.
Wait, what did this guy say? Neg says your impending charges? What impending charges? What is this clown talking about?
I have no idea.
Get on up here. Tell me about it. You fucking
Yeah, come
clown.
on up and tell me about these impending charges I have.
You fucking clown.
My impending charges.
Whose cat is that? Whose cat? Whose cat? I heard that.
My cat. I tried to move her. She was mad.
Oh.
She's like, no, I don't.
Man. Yeah, listen, the fake negs or real negs isn't gonna come up. They're both posted, so yeah. Let's don't even worry about it. They're definitely not gonna come up.
I have no impending charges, and if there anything attached to negs, I'm definitely not worried about it. It sounded like your cat sounded like drama.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. So anyways, so you got Salad over here telling her she can only eat 1 meal a day. And CJ, I guess she wanted some olives last night. And asked it. Now, some people said no, she wasn't allowed to have any. And then someone said, yeah, she was allowed to have a few.
That must
be. Wasn't he trying to get people, like, didn't he want people to not go in their room anymore?
I think that's her bullshit, not really his, but I don't know.
I don't know what Foodie is thinking, because he clearly does not touch her when the cameras are off. Like she pretends like, oh, we don't do it on camera, but a lot happens off. No, it doesn't. You can tell nothing happens off camera. What is she thinking? I think she really is buying that he likes her, and he doesn't.
I don't see any attraction there, chemistry, nothing between them. And I agree. Bubbles, that's what I was thinking. She wanted a healthy snack and he told her no. If it was chips, I could see him saying, okay, you can have 3 or 4 and that's it. But let her eat some fucking olives. What are those gonna hurt?
I don't know. You know what's crazy too is that fucking like literally like he has a channel with her now. Like they both have a joint channel. And like, why? Like, why would she do this? She specifically came up here and told us she wouldn't do that again, and that was a bad move, and all that. And now she's doing the exact same thing again, making a channel for this guy to give him clout.
And then you know what? She's going to be a victim after all this. She's sitting here allowing him to kick her and control what she eats. And once she's had enough and comes back home, she's going to be like, it was so horrible. He was so controlling. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck. I can hear it now.
It's crazy. Seriously.
It's weird turnaround, because he would kick her to not have her say, negative things or bad things. But then the day after, the floodgates open and she's just trashing everybody in the chat, and she's just being so mean, and he's being mean. I mean, I don't know what the switch got flipped on Salad. Like, why all of a sudden he's now just letting her spew all this hatred all the time. Like, he was trying to rein her in and keep her, just really posh and, proper and contained. And now he doesn't care. He just lets her just, let everyone have it. I don't know what's changed in him.
I don't know. I just can't believe they have a joint channel together. Like, what the fuck are they even going to do on that? Like,
well, she thinks they're going to be travel vloggers. And that's like... She's the worst travel vlogger ever.
Oh my god.
Marianne, what channel is Bella Morte? who do you think is Bella Morte? Because if you think it's, well, who do you think it is? Because Bella Morte, oh my God, me and her have went round and round. I called her grandpa. And I never thought about Bella Morte. That could be Miss fucking Nobody. And if that's the case, oh my God, does that make so much sense?
Jesus, I'm just still shocked that that fucking Foodie came up here and like said that there was the worst idea to give him attention and clout, and she's just doing the same thing over again. Like, ugh, idiot.
Well, CJ, the weird thing about her is that she's like married and went to, another country, and I really believe she thinks this is her like future. I think she really thinks that like that's gonna I mean, I think that there's speculation that there's a marriage of convenience for him to get.
Is there a real like marriage license? Has anybody found it? Like, is this a real thing?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody has any documentation.
She has her little fat little finger with her damn ring on that she keeps putting in the camera. It could be like a spiritual marriage or some shit like that. You know how?
Yeah.
But I don't know. The whole
like
thing seems like it's bullshit.
In his faith that they can do, temporary marriages that even last for an hour for, to allow for prostitution or something like that.
Is he a mail order husband or something? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, essentially, we all know the gig. We know he wants a damn green card.
Oh my God.
And CJ, I actually talked about this morning. I'll tell you, no American or Canadian, and I mean, I'll even go as far as saying European man is going to give her the fucking time of day. So she's going to forever be in these situations until she gets enough self-esteem and loves herself and starts carrying herself better. This is all that's going to be for her.
God, someone said, do you guys think they consummated the marriage? I don't know. I wonder.
No, I don't think that they have. And I think that she is always just going to have a lot of problems with men until she gets therapy, because, she is capable of completely deluding herself. She deluded herself that Nader was an okay guy, and she was like, everyone could see how he was using her, how he didn't like her, and she looked at all the evidence and just completely deluded herself with Nader. We see her doing that with Salah, and I think it's her, like, the horrible relationship she has with her father. Her father was absentee, didn't show her love, and I think that she is, if she did have a relationship with him, she had to take any little crumb he gave her and she had to magnify it. I mean, that's the cross that, women have to bear if they have bad relationships with their fathers.
Did you see the ring he got though? His is like a nice silver ring and hers is gold. Like, why did she skimp out and get him the silver one? Like, what the fuck?
Because they say in the Muslim faith that like what's his name? What's the Prophet Muhammad had a silver ring in the Quran.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Always be yourself. I appreciate you. Thank you. But this thing is crazy. This whole situation reeks of being fake, or there's some motive behind it. On his end.
Well, on his end, he wants a green card. On her end, she wants love. And let's be honest, that's probably the most attractive dude I've ever seen her around.
Right.
I don't think he's bad looking at all.
Is he getting paid though? How much is she paying him?
Or I don't think he's paying her. Maybe he's paying her for,
No.
The citizenship.
Definitely the other way around. Definitely the other way around. She's definitely paying him for sure.
Maggie, didn't he tell everybody that this is a business transaction?
What?
I didn't see that.
I don't know. Someone told me that, and I was like, "Well, if he said that, then there it is." Okay.
Oh boy. He's a mail order husband.
Because he'll, like, if the Canadian immigration gets a load of that, and you see how people will clip things and tweet to people, and I don't think he would admit to that.
It is super hard, and I'm going to tell you right now, ever since September 11th, and especially since September 11th. And the reason I know this is because I almost married a Turkish guy. Like, I mean, I had it was set. Immigration
how
doesn't.
did you manage to get involved with that? Like, what happened?
I used to work at a Turkish restaurant,
Okay.
and I had Turkish friends, and I was working for them at their restaurant, and he was a cook. He was one of their friends. He just came in and cooked for like every once in a while just to cook for them, because the Turkish people who own the restaurant, it was a husband and wife, and they were there every single day. So once in a while he'd come into town. He was an amazing chef. He had, I mean, and loaded, like filthy fucking rich. His name was Chef Key. Anyways, and he wrote books too, cookbooks. But to give his friends a break, so that they didn't have to beat the restaurant, he'd come in and cook. And I met him like that. And he would come like once a month there for a while. And then we started getting it on. And then he was there all the time.
Oh, you were getting it on. Oh man. So what happened? How come you guys didn't take the next step? What happened?
Because I didn't like the customs. I didn't want to be a fucking Muslim wife, dude. I didn't want to convert to Islam, and I didn't want to live in Turkey.
Wait a minute. Wait, Aquamoon said, yeah, they watched Natters live together while they were on their honeymoon. What the fuck? Like, what? So weird. So
That's
weird.
weird.
What is wrong with these people? Like, this is why it screams like fake or fucking, male order, husband or whatever. This is ridiculous.
Well, another reason too, CJ, is the process of immigration was going to be tedious. And if you don't have a lawyer, and I mean, the money was never the issue for, I was in her situation, the lawyer she's going to have to be, because you don't want to represent yourself, because America does not, if this dude don't have money, they're going to put every stop to trying to get him over here. I don't care if you're married or not. You need to get a lawyer, right?
Yeah, Go ahead.
I'm just saying, she's not going to lie. You know what I think it is, CJ? Remember when we had her on panel, and everyone, I think it was you, somebody just straight up asked her, well, why are you going to Kuwait, whatever?
Yeah.
And she said something about love, used her excuse. And then I straight up asked her, I said, are you doing this for a TV show? And she giggled. We need to go back and find it.
I bet you that's true, yeah.
And she didn't say yes or no. And she hurried up and changed the subject onto something else.
That's probably what the deal is. You know what though? I think I don't think it's real. I think there's definitely something going on there. Watching Natter is fucking weird. I need to get her back up here. We need her back up here. I want to get her back up here and Salad, and we need to ask them questions. I want to ask questions. I need them back up here. We need to ask
reach out to Foodie and ask her if her and Salad will come up with us, and just so we can figure shit out.
I'm gonna reach out to Salad and her. I'm gonna listen. We need the facts. We want the truth.
Don't say that. Just say, hey, you guys are looking good. We don't want to
you're looking good. Let me get involved with that throuple.
Right. Let's get in between this.
Let me get in between there.
Maybe just ask for him to come on and play some of the keyboards, some of the sweet song stylings, and maybe Foodie can sing,
Foodie sings?
She does. Yeah, she used to do these auto-tune Smule videos, and yeah.
God.
She likes to sing.
Sherry said she won't come back on. Listen, she said she won't come back on like 4 different times, and she has come back. She'll come back.
She'll come back.
She loves us. She acts like she doesn't like us over here. She does. She loves us. I know it. You guys know it.
You know this Roman guy, Maggie. Who is Roman to Chantel?
He's a guy that she tried to make Natter jealous with. I think she met him like on like a Tinder type of dating site, I think, or something, and she like went over to his house, and like he was open to getting some YouTube notoriety, and like he, I think, was in on just trying to make Natter jealous by sort of pretending that they were seeing each other. I think he tried to kiss her and he had horrible breath, she said, or something. Like, he certainly was not really attracted to her. He just used her for clout, basically.
Yum, just like Salad is.
Well,
hey, make sure you guys like this stream up. I'm angry right now. I'm looking at all of you and I'm angry. Like this.
Hold on. There's a reason I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Roman put out a video and said that he talked to Foodie, and Foodie said she's miserable there. She's stuck. She's waiting for payday, YouTube payday, to get a ticket back. said that she can't smoke weed, no edibles, she's miserable and can't wait to get back home. I don't know. I kind of feel like that may be true.
I
But
think it's
anyway.
an educated guess. I feel like everyone can surmise that without talking to her. I don't believe that he talked to her. I think that he just said that. I think a lot of that's true. Because Pete's even said that there's a return date. He hasn't disclosed it yet. I think she wants to get the hell out of there, but I don't know what she wants for her future. Like, she thinks that's her Prince Charming, but what does that look like?
I don't know. Definitely salad. Maybe just like salad. To be honest though, he doesn't look bad.
He
looks
doesn't.
fine, but he doesn't want to touch her, and she has to know that. What's her plan to make a move on him?
Money. There you go.
I think she's going to come back home, and this is going to go nowhere. Okay, this is going to go to the south, whatever. But she is going to learn a lesson from this, and probably not be so apt to fucking, jump on a plane again that fast. I would think, but who knows?
I think
so do you think
involved in this for a while? I mean,
so is he gonna come back with her, or what are the odds of that?
I don't think he will come back with her right away.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
I think she needs to come home, make some money, and get him a plane ticket here. But I doubt she'll ever go back over there.
Why would you want to? Like, if she can't get any weed or anything that she normally needs, then you know what I mean. That was like an obvious thing though. When you go over there, you're not gonna be able to get those things. So I don't know what her thought process was when she was going.
She probably thought, I'm going to be so in love and we're going to be fucking like rabbits the whole time. I won't even care to have, and I'm sure there's alcohol there, right?
Yeah, but I think she does the whole weed thing, wheelchairs and shit. Remember?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I think you're right, Katie. I think that she thought that she was going to be having lots of sexy time that just never, happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, dude. She had to have, or she wouldn't have fucking flown her ass over there to be in this position. I can't help but to feel bad for her. I know, fuck me running, guys. I feel bad for her. This is not what
she did it to herself.
I still feel bad for her. I don't know why.
And I think that she's saying something to herself to lie to herself that oh no, we're going to do it. Just watch. Like, she deluded herself, like when she was stalking that French lover. I know you guys don't really follow her that much, but when she was like 16 years old, she had this like French lover that was rejecting her, and he wasn't really happy with her. And she was like, oh, if I can just get into his house, I can make him love me or whatever. I don't know why she thought like getting into his house would like make him fall in love with her. She's
such
weird.
A creeper. The creeper things that she thinks sometimes, man.
She stalked these like neighbors that were like a band, and she thought they were so hot. Like the dad had to tell her.
Have you ever heard her talk about her logic on buying a prostitute? That she was helping them out, and it was for hard times, and oh, I'm helping this guy out. Like, no, you're paying a prostitute. Like, the fuck? Like, she's wild.
What did the dad say?
The dad said, you have to stay away from my sons or I will call the police. Like,
how old were these kids?
They were like in their 20s and she was young, like maybe she was 14 or something. They were like old of age, but like they still lived at home, and they were like little like rocker dudes in the neighborhood, and she would like go and pet the dog as an excuse to like kind of like stare at the guys and try to get close to them. And she would like dress up and be weird, and like she'd have her friend like that lived really close to them, like maybe she was the next door neighbor, like would try to like she would try to make the neighbor girl like get their attention on her behalf, and like she was like she would just do anything to try to get their attention. And the dad was like, you have to stay away from my sons, you cannot do that. It was really bad.
Do you think she's gonna lie like on this guy like she did with Nat, or what do you guys think?
What do you mean lie?
She thinks she's gonna lie on him and say like something happened, like
SA? Probably.
But I don't. Well, I think
I can't believe she admitted that on her panel. That was wild.
Well, the SA is like, I think he was like, oopsies, I didn't mean to go in the wrong, in the back
like,
end.
Oh, I went into your asshole. I had no idea because I can't see.
Right. That could be an honest mistake, guys.
It can be.
It was an
But that's what
honest
she was
mistake.
calling assault, and I don't, who knows?
Oh my god.
I think it was probably a mistake, honestly.
It can be a mistake, but I just don't know.
I mean, when you're back there.
She said she's got a huge vagina. I don't know how you made the mistake. Yeah.
I seen a picture of it hanging down yesterday.
Stop.
I swear to God. They had pictures of her with her tits hanging out, everything. It was just it was no good. It was no good. And there was one where she's in her panties and like they're hanging and there's like a space and you can see it just like hanging down, dude.
Why is this what she's doing on her OnlyFans? No.
She's posing in front of the camera for it and singing it out.
Tragic is supposed to be, getting involved with a collab, like he's trying to get in that thing, He's trying to swim with the barracuda. He's trying to swim with that barracuda.
I don't think he ever would. I know he likes money. I don't think you could honestly pay him enough. I think he just likes the attention of saying that.
You think so? You think he was trolling?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think he would have did it.
Really?
Yeah, I think he would have. I think he would have got up in that, big old vagina. Look, see, tragic. Would you have? He says, yeah. She said, yeah. She ditched me. See, told you.
He said he would do it.
Yeah, you would have gotten that big old vagina. Like, can you stick your head in there? Is it that big? I'm curious. Since you saw it, Katie, can somebody stick their head in there, or is it that big?
It's just big and fat and puffy. And the thing is, a hole is a hole, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. So if he can stick his head up into that, that's on him. I really don't know.
God.
He needs to put lube all over his head or something. I don't
know. No.
That's just rotten to the core to think about. No. But here's the thing. This is what she needs to do. Once she gets her ass back home, she needs to go after guys, no offense, like Tragic and like fucking Cruiser, who are throwing themselves at her. Like, why do you...
Cruiser
they're Americans.
Good option for her because I think he says that he does, hook up with, bigger ladies. And I think that's a good option for her.
Bigger ladies need love too. And listen, by the way, if we get $100 donation, I'll wear a chindo than the rest of the live stream and the next one. By the way, just throwing that out there. Anyway, if you guys don't know what a chindo is, that's a chin dildo. That's what that is. All right. Tragic. Do you have a chindo? I'm curious. Do you have one? Yeah, that's right. I bet you don't.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what she needs to do is bring her ass on home and then quit going across, just come over to her. Well, find someone like that who's going to benefit, and is closer.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Cruiser.
Yeah, I think he would do it.
Cruiser absolutely would. Cruiser absolutely would. The stuff that he was doing when he was fucking making those porno videos is wild. Like the molasses thing is like he was pissing in cups and molasses was drinking it. He let fucking molasses fuck him with a strap on. Like these videos are out there. Like I watched them on stream. Like I reacted to them. I didn't show them, but I just gave my reaction, which was a lot. It was gross. It was bad. It was rough. Watching. Cruiser getting fucked with a strap on was rough to watch. It was
Oh, I got another doozy for you too, CJ. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So get this. So Pete's is on his live stream and whatever, and people are like, "Oh, you're looking good, Pete's," and he's like, "Am I?" They're like, "You look like you lost weight." So he goes and he gets the scale and he steps on it, and he's like, "Wait, something's not right." He grabs Chantel's scale, says, "Something's not right here." The fucking scale was reading, I don't know. He's supposed to be say it was 220. I don't really know the number. Say it was 220 pounds. It kept coming up 120 pounds. And he kept stepping. He was like, the scale's 100 pounds off. So every time she steps on the scale on her live streams, it's 100 pounds off. So
what did she adjust it?
Yes, so she is not 380 pounds. She's 480 pounds.
No, I don't think that's true at all. I think, because when he got on it, it was saying different
No, she broke the scale. That's it. She broke that shit. That's what happened. She broke that shit. Let's be real.
I think I think that it was saying different numbers. So like, you know, it was fluctuating a lot, and then he said he said
Look,
it, and then it was fine.
At a certain point, when you start getting really heavy, you got to go to truck stops to get weighed. You can't even use scales anymore.
But
You know what I mean?
her scale supposedly, I think, is supposed to be able to tolerate her weight. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
I thought that she bought one that was specifically, I don't know if it goes over 400, but
Oh my God.
I think she's full of shit. I know what a 400-pound body looks like because I used to have a 400-pound body. She's my height and everything. She has a 500-pound body, and I've been saying that for a while.
Really?
There's no way. I'll
Like,
show you money at my heaviest, and we'll do side by sides. You'll see there's a difference. She's lying about her weight. But you know what else, Mac? Here's what's fucked up. Remember my 1,000-pound sisters? The first episode, they couldn't get a right scale. So they had to go to the fucking truck stop to do it.
That sounds made up. I think they were just doing that for TV.
No, it definitely sounds real. Definitely.
Well, I mean, they have scales.
You could go to the doctor's office and you didn't have to go all the way to a damn truck stop.
I never watched 1,000-Pound Sisters. I just never got into the Slayton sisters.
Those people like take baths outside with a hose and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I did see that on that 600-pound show.
Oh my God, it's so ridiculous.
Oh, where the dude was taking a bath in the fucking pig trough out on the back deck?
Yeah.
I remember that. You know what's funny? I got a funny, since you bring him up. His name is Corey, or what was it? Cody, Corey, the red-haired dude.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I started following him on Instagram. I sent him an air fryer when that went down. I'm not kidding you either. I sent him an air fryer. Hold on, let me look up my Instagram.
God.
I did, because I was talking to, he always talked back to me in the messages and shit. And I was like, have you tried anything in an air fryer? Because I went through gastric bypass.
The guy in the pig trough?
Yeah, his name's like Corey.
Oh my God. So what are you guys, like friends?
He lives in Georgia. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say we're friends.
You should go visit him. You should go visit him, man. You know,
No,
bring him on
listen
panel.
to me, CJ. Listen. I haven't talked to him probably over a year, but I guarantee you if I were to say, hey, remember me? I got you the air fryer. He'd be like, oh, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, but he's not like, it's not like someone I'm going to like gun the fucking, I don't even know if he's doing TV anymore.
Well, let's get him up here.
Okay, I could ask him.
Yeah. I mean, that's the type of people we need on here, you know?
Yeah, and what was up with that last stream? Like I about got my ass ripped. Well, I did get my ass, not about, over that fucking Mark Terry and that whole live stream. I don't know what it is about him, but people do not like that guy.
You know what it is? It's like he flip-flops. That's the problem. Like he's gone back and forth about a lot of different people. Like even with me, and like I helped support him like way back when I first met him to get people to subscribe to him, and then like a day later he was shitting on me, and then like he'll go a day after that he'll try to be friendly again. He flip-flops constantly. You know?
Is that what it is? Because people were like, I don't know. They were like, do not trust a word he says. I mean, some of my like hardcore people and that I trust what they say were like, don't fuck with that dude. Do not let him, don't be associated with him at all.
Yeah, I don't think, I think he said he doesn't want to do the whole network thing anyway. So hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that, Steve, they were both fine. I didn't have an issue with either one of them, but it seemed like they are hated.
Yeah. You know what's frustrating is that like the reason I get upset with Mark Terry is he fucking pulled up that girl who's had the frivolous lawsuits thrown at me. Like I had to deal with that for like 3 years. I couldn't talk about it at all. You know what I mean? And then I had to just like wait. I kept going to court, continuance. It cost $100 to go there every fucking time to travel there and back from Boston to where I live, and it was just nuts. And then he pulls her up on panel. He kept pulling up all these like orbiters that like follow me around that are just terrible people, and I'm like, why do you keep pulling these people up on stream? Why do you keep giving them attention? You know what I'm saying? Like you need to stop doing that, and that pissed me off for a while. You know what I mean? And then he stopped doing it. He does stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Look up the name real fast. That the show was called Family by the Time, and he was the dude with red hair, the one in the pig trough. Is it Corey, Cody? What is it? I can't even look him up on Instagram because I cannot remember his fucking name right now for the life of me. Can you Google that real fast?
What's his name? I don't
know it. Look up Family by the Time.
I'll look up something. Hold on, Mr. T's. Look, now Mr. T's here. He wants to say something. Oh, here we go. All right, he's here. Let's see what he's got to say. What's up?
How you doing, man?
Mark Terry, what you got to say?
Mr. T?
Come up to hang out with y'all some. I heard you said that I was hated so bad, MFW and all that, but you should know yourself that when you're doing things right, people will lie on you.
I don't know what their deal is. All of their, like, I can't get a solid story out of anybody other. Well, I just tried to ask CJ. He said, oh, he's a flip flopper. I said, then, well, why can't he be trusted? Just don't trust him. Trust me, don't trust him, kind of shit.
Like, again, Mark Terry, didn't you pull up all these fucking stupid people trying to get clout off my name, remember?
Well, the thing is, I didn't do it for clout. I didn't know that these people had all these problems with you,
Bro,
CJ.
they were talking about it for hours on your live stream. Come on,
but you know, I think Harvard may have done something stupid because nobody's heard from her in weeks.
Bro, she was the one who that was the one who frivolously like gave me the lawsuits and fucking wasted my time for years, and like it was insane. You know what I mean?
I'm not down for no lawsuits over fucking YouTube. You know that.
That's why I got upset when I started seeing you pulling her up on the fucking panel, and you have the other moron Tater fucking HPV. You know what I'm saying? That chick is fucking clout chasing moron too.
Yeah, she's a clout chaser, but all them people have been cleaned out of my channel. You know.
I hope so. I would hope so. You know. So what? So what do you have to say to MFW? Like, do you think she's wrong? Would people tell her to watch out about you? Like, are other people wrong?
Or did you do something?
Did you do something?
I've done all kinds of shit. I mean, who hasn't? It's fucking YouTube.
Wait a minute. Did you say you were gonna porn bomb me? Did you say that, Mark Terry?
No.
Yo, if I swear to God, Mark Terry, if you try that shit, oh, we're gonna have serious problems. You know?
No, I don't do that, dude.
I would hope
Who
not.
said that?
Someone in the chat.
Oh.
You know?
You ain't got to worry about me porn bombing nobody, honey. I just don't do it. But listen, MFW, you can't think that I'm a bad person just because you hear from a few people that I can't be trusted. I can be trusted, and I'm a very loyal friend to anybody that I'm friends to.
Well, did you hear me say? I haven't heard anything. They were fine when we talked. I mean, I wasn't saying I didn't, don't like it. I'm just trying to figure out like the main story here. Like, is there like, but no, it's still, even now, we're not getting into anything.
Do you want me to tell you the story? I'll tell you the whole fucking story.
Yeah.
I was on methadone and I was on methadone and Xanax for 13 years. Well, my doctor got put in jail. So I wind up in a rehab trying to come off this medication that I've been on.
Oh boy.
Well, my psychiatrist was giving me the wrong medicine, and it was making me more depressed and making me angry. So when I came into the bottom of YouTube, into the void or whatever, I was literally out of my mind. Most of the stuff that people say that I lied about is just little nitpicking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a good memory. I've had traumatic brain injury. I got post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm an old motherfucker, too old to be,
All you gotta say is I got fucked up and talk shit because, dude, when I get fucked up and I'm drunk, first of all, I'm a liar, the biggest liar in the world. And I will talk the most shit. So that's all you needed to tell me.
You just said that. That's fucking hilarious. You just said that.
It's true, though. I don't even know. People will ask me, it's borderline embarrassing the next day because I can tell some fucking whoppers, let me tell you. And I'll be like, you need to take that up with drunk Katie because sober Katie does not recall that event ever happening.
Take that up with drunk Katie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
you're a demon. You are a straight up demon when you're wrecked. It's crazy.
Well, let me ask
really, I am.
Do you ever drink and drive anymore? You stop drinking and drive.
She don't do that. No.
Hell no, I'll never do that again. Even to this day, I have not had one drink and been behind the wheel to this day.
Well, that's good for you, MFW. I'm proud.
That was the most expensive fucking lesson I've ever learned, Mr. T. I'll never fucking do that again. Plus the probation. I tell you, the worst part about it was being on probation too. I'm just being shameful of it.
Yeah, it's a tough go. But, you know, I enjoy a drink every once in a while, but I don't drive. I'll take an Uber or whatever. It's cheaper.
Mark Terry, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Like, I heard the other day you were on G Mango's, like, trying to say that you didn't want to be involved with the the whole network idea. What was up with that?
I don't know. I'm still playing it over in my mind. I haven't decided one way or another.
Like I said, if you do, I can't put you on this podcast. I can throw you on a stream on this channel, but probably MFW and me do have our own thing going. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the way I wanted it anyway. MFW's got her fans. They're not going to be my fans, you know. But
you can win them over. You never know.
Well, I don't know.
Someone just said I flip flop. I don't flip flop ever. I'm always on the same path. I never do that. I'm very real up here. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not down with people that call the cops and want to do Judge Wapner and fucking all this shit. It's YouTube, man. I'm down to have some fun and talk some shit. You know, that's all.
Well,
you know?
I think me and G Mango's are good now too. Even though I don't particularly like that he fucking white knights and kisses Savage's ass, but I mean, hey, whatever. Yeah.
Well, you know, Savage and him's been friends for a long time, so you got to look at that. I mean, G Mango's is one of the coolest motherfuckers on this platform.
He's a good dude, but I really think him and Savage has something going on, because it seems like no matter who, if someone's arguing with Savage, he kind of steps in to try to get on her side, and
No, man, it's not like that. They're just friends. You're gonna ride. You're gonna ride with your friends.
Well, listen, like if someone's up here right now arguing with MFW, I'm not gonna sit there and white knight for the whole time. I'm gonna let them. I would let them hash it out. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to white knight for people.
Well, you know, Savage, she got real pissed at me. I sent her an email.
Yeah. You didn't do anything. You sent her an email. Big deal.
Yeah, and she said she was going to dox my phone number.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, hey, listen.
Another one.
Why? She made this video trying to say I'm a sex offender because I didn't let her go up and fuck MFW over. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, that's it. She's a fucking touchy little a bitch, and I want nothing to do with her.
Well,
grimy asshole.
She ain't here, so let's talk about something.
I don't give a fuck if she's here or not. We'll talk about the rest of the stream. She's a grimy ass bitch.
You really?
What about the email? What was this recent since the last podcast?
It was since the last podcast, and all I said, Savage, if you'd like to have a fair panel with MFW, you can come to my channel.
We've offered her that like 5 times already.
I know.
The only time she wanted to come up is when she wanted to backdoor MFW. That's it. That's the only time she wanted to surprise her and fuck her over. That's it. There's no other. That's all she wanted. If it's not that or on her channel, she doesn't want to do it.
Well, I mean, how did this beef start, MFW? Do you remember?
Yeah. Back when me and Yaba started Drama Live, we were looking for guests to come up on the show, and people were volunteering left and right. And she was one that was always, let me be on the show. Let me be on the show over and over again. So I went over there and I checked out her channel, and she was like taunting some chick. And I think it was like Tuna or something. She was like, Tuna, and I just got real creepy fucking weird vibes from her. And I just didn't like her. I didn't like her vibe. So I wasn't mean about it or anything. I was just, I just kind of ignored her and didn't let her come up on the show. Well, then she did this live stream where she was, her and her friend were talking shit about me and B at the time, and she wouldn't say our names. Well, finally, the other girl, we asked, were you talking about us? And Savage, of course, said, no, hell no, we weren't talking about you. Because at this time, she was kissing ass,
Yeah.
And then the other girl ended up saying, yeah, we were. I apologize. I should have just been real. Savage wanted me to do it. And it was like, okay, that all started the downfall. And she has made up so much bullshit in between. Like, supposedly I've called CPS on her. I've called the fucking cops on her. I've done this. I've done that. I haven't done any of that. Not once. She has no shred of proof to any of it. She makes up shit to be angry with me about, all because I refuse to be her friend.
Oh wow.
She's a touchy. Listen, she's a touchy, grimy hoe because I didn't let her do what she wanted, or if you don't do things her way, she's gonna attack you and try to fucking make you look like you're the worst person ever. She's a touchy little grimy ass bitch. That's it.
Well,
Yeah, she's tried to make me look like shit ever since then.
Yeah, sensitive little bitch.
Well, she'll probably start dragging me now since I came up here to talk to Katie, but I don't care. They can drag me till the meat falls off my bone. I just keep going.
Hey, Savage, go fuck yourself, you touchy bitch.
You're funny, CJ.
Go get laid, you fucking touchy bitch. God damn.
I mean, really, I can't even be mad at him for what he's saying. Usually I try to be like, CJ, come on. But she is, man. She's just awful. Yeah. I've given her every opportunity to hash this out, too. Like, who wants to be angry at someone like this? She will never, ever come and talk to me face to face. She'd rather stay making up shit that happened that I supposedly do to her. Like, no offense, bitch. Out of everyone in the fucking internet world, I'm going to pick you as my... I'm going to go after someone bigger than me and get some views out of it. I'm not going to go after some tiny little channel and make myself look like a big bully. I never would.
Yeah,
I never.
Fucking nobody. No one's worried about her.
Right. And that was at the time when I had a bigger channel. Now I don't. I'm still saying I don't want to fuck with her.
Yeah. That's cool of you. That's cool of you, Katie. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know why Savage don't appreciate it, but I appreciate it from you. You know, you
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
man.
Oh shit, sorry. I think it was like it skipped for a second. Anyways, yeah, she's just touchy, man. You know what I mean? It's all the beef she has with like me and MFW are over nothing essentially. It really is. It's all over nothing. But she wants to act like we're the worst people in the world. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know? She needs to fucking get her mind right. You know?
I've said more than once to many people, even you, Mr. T, and that's Steve. I've said to CJ, sure, panel it up. I will. I don't want her. I'm not going to scream at her. I'm not, and she's going to scream at me the entire. We've tried to do this before. I'm going to sit there calmly, and let her fucking scream or do whatever, and then I'm going to say, okay, so what's the real deal here? Like, what can we do to resolve this?
Yeah.
You know, was my plan last time, and will be my plan ever if she comes on panel. I ain't trying to fucking. Because genuinely, what did I do to you? I don't think she'll be able to come up with anything.
She's afraid. She can come up here because she's got nothing to say, like no real reason to be upset with you or me. She's afraid to do it because she looks like a fucking idiot. That's it.
Well, personally, I wish she'd take a link right now.
She won't. She wouldn't do it. She's scared. That's it. She's scared.
That's true.
What's up, Glitch? Scared. She won't come up on anything unless it's her channel, so she can mute people, or on G's where he white knights for her and fucking like mutes people and says, "Hey, little toke." Fucking dude.
I heard J Love was really white knighting for you.
Yeah. You know why? Because J Love's sick of these fucking people trying to make it seem like I'm this fucking terrible person, bro. I'm not. I'm a good dude, and I try to help out anybody around me when it comes to like content or anything, you know. And J Love knows that, so when she sees people trying to fucking slander my name like that, she sticks up for me, and I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, I appreciate J Love. She made my birthday special this year. She come up and hung out with me all night long. Me and her, I like J Love. She's a good panelist.
She's good people. She's good
people. YouTube glitch. Well, you got to understand, she's got about 100 pounds on me and about 10 inches on me. She's a man compared to me, so I'd say she tried. That's another reason. I did call her out on having dentures. Thank you for reminding me of that. I did call her out, and I did this whole campaign, flip your lip, and she never would. I don't care if she has dentures. It was never a big deal, but she was out here making fun of people who did. And I was like, bitch, you got dentures. You got fucking welfare dentures. You all have the same teeth with welfare dentures. You know what I'm saying? I did make a production out of that. And, she, if she wants to be mad at me about that, yeah, that was mean. I shouldn't have, I really, but at the time I was just a mean person, What can I say?
Yeah.
But that could be one reason she's mad at me. But
someone said, honey, it's a nickname. She earned it. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. What do you mean? She's a low life who spreads fucking nonsensical rumors. She's a fucking low life bitch who spreads nonsensical rumors about stuff she doesn't have a clue about. She's a fucking moron, and she's a pussy because she won't come up here and confront anybody. She'll just talk. She has every opportunity to come up here and confront us. She's a fucking pussy.
Cindy Lou Who, and that's true. I'm not making fun of anyone with dentures. Why would you say that? Like, are you just trying to white knight for her? And Ray Ray, and yes, she is. She's chubby. We know that. She's not a very attractive person. I mean, her personality makes her horrible. You're never going to convince me of it. That's why she has such little numbers, dude. She's been at this for what, 15, 20 years and only has 10K subscribers? That's embarrassing. That's shamefully embarrassing. It's just like Ron.
Wait, listen, let me ask you this. If she came to your hometown, didn't she come there and she didn't do shit?
She's come 3 times. She's come 3 years in a row and hadn't. Remember last time I gave her my fucking address, did I not?
Yeah, she didn't come through. You know why? She's fucking scared. Same reason why she won't come on a panel. Because A, she's got nothing to say because she's a fucking moron. She's mad about nothing. And she's just scared. That's it. She's scared of Katie. She's scared of me. She's scared of the truth. She's got nothing.
Well,
she wasn't even in Indianapolis. She took a clip online of, we found the clip. She wasn't even in Indianapolis. She was with that old, what's the pirate? And they were in Louisville. And
so not only so she's a fucking liar too then. All right, good.
Yeah. I mean, hell, CJ, I gave her the address of the bar I was at. I was like, bring it. You know, I'm here.
You know,
haven't heard hide nor hair of her since.
Ray says she has 600, 700 in the chat. Yeah, you know how fast it moves? Yeah. You know what that's called? It's called fake. It's all right, though, Ray. Figure it out.
She does not have 600 or 700 people. Yeah, she's got like, ever since she started fucking with that one dude. Can't remember his name. She's gotten a little bit more, but no, she don't get that many people. She's got a lot of haters watching her. But what's 600, 700?
Let's just say it again, though. She will not come up here because she is scared and she has no real reason to be upset with me or MFW. She is scared. She has nothing to say, and she'll just yell and say hoghead fucking 20 times over, and she has nothing real to actually say.
What's the deal?
And when I had 10K, I was pulling every bit of over at that 1,500 to 2,000 people. Look at Yaba and hers. Like, her numbers don't match. Like, I'm sorry, it's right there. You're not going to be. Her white knighters are just ridiculous. This is also the kind of people she attracts. Another reason I just don't care for it.
Well, CJ, I got to get out of here, bro. But I'm going to restream you on my channel. All right, bro. Have a good one, MFW. God bless.
All right, I'll see you. You have a good one. All right. Well, anyways, fuck it. I don't know. Whatever. I think we had a good stream today, though. But yeah, it's whatever. Hey, I got to get ready for work and everything like that. But you got anything else that you want to touch on?
No, that's it. I don't see Savage's channel lasting that much longer. I know that she's pissed off quite a few people. Dolly Vision, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Dolly and yeah.
I seen that shit earlier today. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. See your manipulation tactics. No one's manipulating anybody. What we're saying is fact. She's a pussy and she's afraid to come up here and say anything. She will not come up here because she can't control the fucking mute button, and that's the problem. There you go. All right? She's afraid. She's got nothing to say. Anyways. Fuck it.
Good stream. This was a good one, I guess. You know.
Yeah. Well, it was good. It was good to get some shit off our chest and just bullshit for a little bit. It was good though. All right. Well, Katie, I appreciate you coming on. Maggie, thank you for coming up too. Are you streaming?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. She's certainly scared. If she wasn't scared, she would come up when she was invited. She's a straight up pussy. That's it. She's scared. She's shook. She has nothing to say, and she's afraid to actually be confronted with facts instead of her fucking bullshit, you know?
And she just hangs out with scummy people. Like, she's scuzzy. I really don't even care to talk about it. I would rather talk about Foodie Booty, and I think the population would. You know, that tells you something.
Yeah. Well, when she actually grows a pair of balls, you know what I mean? She can come up, all right? Well, I don't see that happening.
Anyway. When she untucks her balls, you mean? That's a man. That's a fucking man. That is a beast of a man.
Fuck, man. Oh, man. All right. Thank you guys for being here. This is fucking hilarious. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to donate and help out the channel, please do.
All right, Julia, hold on real fast. Julia, Abby, Ray. All right, if all you say is true, she ain't scared, then get her up. Cindy Lou, get her on up. Yep. Make it happen. Prove us wrong. Prove CJ wrong right now.
She couldn't come up. Next time she wants to come up, we'll go live. Wait, we're going live Saturday?
Yeah, that's fine. Open invitation.
Open invitation Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Well, then there you go. If she ain't scared, she can come up. All right. But I highly doubt it. Anyways. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Later, Katie.
See you. Bye.
Later. Thank you guys for being here. Everybody have a good one.